Hello, Victoria. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get started here in a couple of seconds. Hope you're doing well on your Sunday morning. Oh, okay. No worries, no worries, no worries. I know you are locked in. I know you are on your divine journey, so it's no worries. No worries at all. Hey, Justice League, what's going on? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you. Oh. Um, we are all here not only to heal ourselves, Victoria, but we are also to heal others. And yeah. hmm Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned into the Real Psychic Investigators, and my name is Nehru. We're going to go ahead and get into a psychic investigation read here in a moment. Welcome in investigators, investigative agencies, FBI, DIA, DIA, okay, DIA, DEA, NIA, NSA, okay, Interpol, private investigators who operate and function as their own entity, like a Lieutenant Joe Kinda. Thank you so much for tuning in. As typical, we have a couple of nuggets before we get into the energy. Um, yeah, I'm feeling good, and that's the first thing that I will mention. Justice League is today. I've been in. I don't know. You can probably see it on my face. I've been in a very just cheesy, just smiling all day kind of day. There are 5 stages of sleep. Okay, there are five. Thank you so much for the love. There's 5 stages of sleep. Okay, and most people only reach the stage 3 of sleep. Okay, most never get to stage 4 or 5. 5 is almost like a comatose type of sleep, and one of those stages is stage 2, where you are kind of in and out of physical consciousness, right? Have you ever gone through that? It happens sometimes when you have an out of the body experience. If any of you have had an out of the body experience, and it's like you're in between realms. And today I can tell you I've been in between realms, and the people and faces and communications and all of that has been extraordinary. It has really been something. So that's the giddiness. Okay, so I'm, yeah, in that energy. All right, so if you are singing angel numbers 555, 222, and 515, or 222, 222nd day, or May 15th, could be significant for you. Okay. When I was sitting here meditating before going live, I heard War of the Roses. Okay. And I was a good history student. History was one of those subjects. It was rare that I did not have to study the subject when I was in school, that I was, homework or what have you. But I did not have to study history. Okay, again, I've always enjoyed numbers, former tax accountant. I've always enjoyed numerology, what the numbers mean, the synchronicities. I've always been like that. Even when I was going through karmic cycles and making karmic choices, I've always been very, very fascinated by numbers and the way that they work and all of that. And so the War of the Roses, okay, so this is a war that happened in England, okay, between 1455 and 1487. Investigators 1955, 1987, or 1978. Okay. Also, for any of you, you could have been physically on this planet in another lifetime during the War of the Roses. Okay. But the War of the Roses, another name for the War of the Roses, which I did not know, is the Cousins War. Listen to me, the Cousins War. Okay? So there could be something that comes out in this reading today in regards to your cousins this lifetime. Okay? So your cousins, they could have faked their death. Your cousins could have filed fake death certificates for you. They could have filed fake death certificates for themselves. Your cousins could have taken what belongs to you, inheritance or what have you. Okay? The Cousins War is another name for the War of the Roses. I did not know that. So the dates specifically, May 22nd, so I mentioned 222, and May 15th. So May 22nd, 1455, and June 6th, 616, 1487, okay? There's something about bastard feudalism, and I'll let you look that up in your spare time. Also, Edmund Buford, okay? Edmund Buford. So Beaufort, South Carolina, and Edmund. And someone's a bastard child. Okay? And the War of the Roses was a war for the throne of England. The throne of England. Okay? Oh, May 22nd was the date of my fake marriage. Wow, Victoria. Okay, confirmation. Yeah, so very interesting, very, very interesting. Also, with the 1455, Divine is pointing out to me that currently on the Real Psychic Investigators, we have 455 subscribers. So 1455, and we have 455 subscribers currently. Okay, synchronicity. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? All right. We're going to go ahead and roll the dice, and let me get the book as a reference. Again, happy Sunday morning to you. Okay. If it's Sunday morning for you, hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying away from religious ass organizations. And I hope you're going into your conscious spiritual journey. Okay. Again, do a libation ceremony. I mentioned a libation ceremony in the last live today, which was last night for you all, most of you. Okay, so you might want to do a libation ceremony with your ancestors today instead of going to religious church. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get some zodiac signs. Divine Source, Eravat, Most High, my ancestors, the ancestors of the investigators, and the ancestors of the collective. Use me, okay, to expose any and all karmic activity currently going on in the lives of those divine beings, divine masculines, divine feminines, earth angels, healers, light workers, star seeds, and esoteric beings, extraterrestrial beings who are tuning in or will tune in at any point in time to listen to this. First out the gate, we have Gemini. Okay, Gemini. All right. Next, so something about twins. Okay, something about twos, a double portion perhaps, we will see. Okay. Next we have, I think this is Aries. Yep, Aries. Okay, so we have Aries. Okay, Aries, Gemini, Aries, and another Aries. Okay, so Gemini, Aries, Aries. All right. So thank you so much. That doesn't mean that if you are not one of those, if that's not your sun sign, moon sign, that doesn't mean there's nothing in here for you. Okay, it just means that those are the signs that Divine Source wanted to point out at this time. Okay, so on the top of the stack, we have your stepmother is an Eastern Star, okay, and demonic witch, okay. A stepmother in this energy, okay, is an Eastern Star and demonic witch. Okay. All right. So again, your stepmother, your cousin's stepmother. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so we have the cousins war out here. All right, we have false love and a grandmother. We have Rhode Island, Connecticut, and England. Okay, so your grandmother could be on the other side, and your grandmother could be helping you at this time. Shout out to your grandmother. Shout out to mine. Okay, all of them. So shout out to you, Emily. Shout out to you, Odessa. Shout out to you, Beatrice Wallace, known as Sugarfoot. Shout out to you. Okay. Shout out to you. Okay. There was a great grandmother who we just called Grandma when I was growing up. She passed, I want to say in her late 80s, early 90s. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the energy. And again, thank you so much for all of your love, all of your likes. I appreciate it. I am offering a free, oh, Victoria, so you may not be aware of this and you may want to take advantage of this, and anyone else who has not listened to the last live, okay? I am offering for limited time 30-minute free esoteric conversation with me, okay? That is a video conversation. I will not do a phone call only, okay? We can do that on WhatsApp, okay? We can do that on Zoom, okay? And all of that information is in the videos that have been released since in the last 4 or 5 days probably, okay? Since making the initial announcement. A free 30-minute esoteric conversation. In that private session, we will pull energy, okay, at the end of that, okay? So out, we have the star card, okay? And we have the 9 of Swords, okay? So those are opposites, right? So bottom of the deck, a victory, okay? A victory. Divine Source, what is it that you would like to expose? What is it that you would like to show the investigators who tune in, the judges, the attorneys, okay, the private investigators? What is it that you would like to show them at this time? Okay. Thank you so much, Divine Source, again, for using me. One of the things that's helped me tremendously is being thankful. Again, thank you, Divine Source, for sowing me into the karmic warlock, religious, pathological liar family, okay, from an infant. They stole me, took me, whatever they did, okay? I am so thankful, okay? Thankful for the journey, thankful for the Job experience, thankful for the Joseph experience, who was sold into slavery. Speaking of being sold, Joseph in the Bible was sold into slavery. Again, there's nothing new under the sun. The enemy has no new tricks. It's just the same old tricks over and over again. Okay? Same old tricks over and over again. We have the Hanged Man landing on 2000s kid. Okay? So someone in this energy was born in the 2000s. Okay? And on the back of this card, it says your son or daughter is doing witchcraft against you. So if your son or daughter was born into 2000s and you have been not in communication with them or what have you, or you have strife with them, there's a possibility that they're one of the individuals who's been doing witchcraft against you, okay? And again, all right, we have the star card out here, okay? So a high vibrational star seed, again, earth angel. You could resonate with being an earth angel, a healer, a high priest, a high priestess, an emperor, an empress, okay? Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. So here we go. Here we go again. I know we're all on different timelines, okay? You know if you are in line for this time around, okay? You know if you are. Oh, by the way, today is the last day of autumn, or first day of winter. No, last day of autumn. Yeah, today is the last day of autumn or the first day of winter, okay, officially, okay? So we have the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Both of them are out here. Okay, so you could be getting news about someone who is incarcerated, someone who's passing. Okay, when we'll go through the tarot again here perhaps and see if the 10 comes out. If the 10 of swords come out, okay, that's a confirmation that there's a coffin that's being prepared for somebody. Okay, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so waiting on your pentacles, waiting on your moment of fame, waiting on your moment of fame. When the police investigators knock on your door and they say, hello, would you come with us, please? We have some information for you. We would like to speak with you. Okay, Hanged Man energy. Okay. Messages or karmic energy, divine? Messages or karmic? Okay. So false love, a stepmother, Eastern Star, demonic witch. Okay. The name Janet could resonate for some of you. Okay. The name Paula could resonate for some of you. Okay. Divine messages, okay, or karmic messages. Oh, who's a twin? Your grandmother, Victoria? Your grandmother's a twin? Is that what you're saying? Your grandmother is a twin? Okay. You might find out, hey, check this out. I'm just getting this. Check this out. You may find out that you are a twin. How about that? You may find out that you are a twin. Also, this could represent someone who's named after someone, okay? John Smith the first is a father, and then there's John Smith the second, okay? There's a Rosemary mother, and then there's a Rosemary daughter, okay? A twin, all right? So on 2000s Kid and Stepmother is an Eastern Star and demonic witch. We have, I'm no longer passive when it comes to our connection. I'm determined to take solid action to make it stronger and long lasting. The number 7, you could be a life path 7, or the individual coming towards you is a life path 7. Okay. Landing on the Pentacles and the grandmother, the 8 of Pentacles. I'm reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. Okay, so somebody's doing the work to come in, okay, and be a support system for you, okay, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay, romantically, financially, okay, on your star journey, on your starship, okay. Okay. I just got Fantastic Voyage. Hey, come on, take a ride. There's a party going on. It ain't no jive. It's live, it's all the way live. Don't even have to walk, don't even have to drive. Just slide, slippity slide. Just forget about your troubles and your 9 to 5 and just sail along. And just sail along. There's a groove so funky. Hey, what do you think? What is it called? It's called a lakeside stank. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Okay? Pack your bags to the land of funk. Okay. There we go, to the land of funk. Let's take a ride. Let's go. We got the chariot out here. We got the chariot out here. Okay. So you're already on a fantastic voyage, all right? Okay. And then the others I'll go ahead and read when we pull from the stack. Let's go ahead and get the tarot and everything together. Again, thank you so much for all of your love, all of your likes. I see there's 14 people in the room, but there's only 1 like up there. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, Karmics. If you're tuned in, anyone from the Rock of Central Florida, welcome in, babies. I hope you learned something. Okay. You're listening to me as you get ready to go in and listen to whatever Steve has to say today. Let me know where you're tuning in from, by the way, everyone. I always like to know that. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. That is where I am, Da Nang, Vietnam. Okay. Okay, we're looking at Evelyn, Erica, Elaine, and Eleanor, or Eleanor, excuse me. Okay, take a look. All right. So investigators, an E name. Okay, Erica could be with a K, like Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife. Okay. Again, Rhode Island, Canada, Rhode Island, Canada, and England. And we got McAfee, okay? Isn't that a antivirus McAfee? Isn't that like antivirus software or something? Antivirus software? Hey, Donna from Florida. We're in Florida. I was in Florida for 30 years, including 8 years while I was in the military. It was my home of record. I gave everything I owned away in Florida and began my job experience in 2023. Okay? All right. So, McAfee or some other Mac name or something about software investigators, okay? Malware, whatever, hacking, whatever that is. All right. I'm not one of those tech savvy kind of people. Okay. I keep a cell phone for eons because I use it for the simple things. I don't get all complicated with the technology, okay? And in that way, I've come to realize that I am a very simple man, okay? In that regard, I am a very simple man. Be a simple kind of man, okay? Someone you can love and understand. I don't know who sings that song. Be a simple kind of man. Somewhat, yeah. I'm a simple kind of man when it comes to a lot of things. Complex spiritually, as you are, but very simple. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. It doesn't take a lot to keep me happy. Okay, again, I've been on this journey celibate by myself for some years now with minimal income. And in fact, the only income is military pension / disability. That's all that I have coming in. Okay. Hey, DC mom, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad you caught this one. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right. So we have Kendra, Kiss, and Kendrick. Someone could go by Ken. Okay. Kendra, Kiss. Okay. Oh, also. I was stretching today, stretching my hamstring, stretching my legs. And when I was stretching, I got two different names. Fagacia and Ganesha, or something along those lines. So there is a Fanny Ganesha or something like that, who is a singer model from Belgium. Okay. And I looked it up. I didn't know what that name meant. I didn't know what it would mean, what it would reveal. Okay. But Divine Source is bringing this to me now. Fanny Ganesha or something like that. Model, singer, whatever that is. Okay. That's a star energy. Okay. Star energy. That gives me Jamie Foxx energy. Someone with all of those talents. They can sing. They win Grammys. They win Emmys. They win Golden Globes. They win all from music, from acting. They win all kind of stuff, right? A Jamie Foxx kind of starseed energy. Okay, that could be you or someone you're going to meet. Okay. On Kendra, Kiss, and Ken, we have I know we have a deep connection. I know we have a deep connection. I can feel it too. It's like we were made especially for me. Like I was made especially for someone. My perfect match. Oh yeah, no problem. Good to see you. Yeah, definitely. The world is definitely in need of love, unconditional love, okay? And yet not lack discernment, okay? Someone's passing in the next 90 days. So what did I say? We got the 8 of Swords out here and the 9 of Swords. I said if we get the 10 of Swords, that's a confirmation. So is this right here. So is this. So a coffin is being prepared. Slow singing, flower bringing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved. Somebody's about to be doing it. Somebody's about to be doing it. On the other side of passing away in the next 90 days, it's somebody who tried to steal your money, spent a lot of it, paid others to steal your money, or used that money and paid others to come against you. Okay? I always talk about being grateful, being thankful, okay? These are emotional deposits into your spiritual bank account. If you do not thank your ancestors, if you do not thank Erevat, divine source, the great I am, Yahweh, the one, okay? If you do not thank them in your esoteric guides and spiritual guides, okay, your spiritual bank account is empty. So be thankful, be grateful, again, for the journey. Wherever you were sown, wherever you were sent to, everybody that came against you, be thankful. Because divine is going to use you to expose the many. Okay? Yes, he is. Yes, they are. Okay. Looking at the name McMillan, so that's another Mech name out here. Another Mech name. McConnell, McDowell, McDougal. Okay? McDougal. Okay. South Carolina is significant. Okay, love songs. Okay. You could be getting downloads, love songs. This could be from whoever this passionate individual is with this 2 of Cups energy that knows they have a deep connection with you, okay? And feel as if you were made for each other. Okay? And that is on the Chariot, okay? Again, somebody could be coming in to relocate you. Okay? This could be the investigators, okay? You could end up in the witness protection program. You could also be getting new wheels, a new ride, a chariot, okay? I'm recalling someone who talked to me about a chariot some time ago, a year, like 20 years ago. Someone talking to me about a chariot back when I did not have a vehicle because I've gone through karmic cycles. I've made karmic choices, okay? And I was on a sabbatical from divine source. I was angry. I had gotten out of the military. I love the military. I love the structure. I love the discipline. I thrive in those types of environments. I thrive in those types of environments. And they told me something about I would have a new chariot or something like that, okay? Don't allow the weight of this matrix to deter you. Return to sender. Don't allow. Hey, Christina, how you doing? Hey, Christina. Good to see you. Always good to see you. All right. So, Stevenson, okay, Oliver, Turner, and Benjamin could be significant for you investigators. Oliver or Turner or Benjamin or Ben or Olivia, okay? Ted Turner, okay? The broadcasting mogul, Ted Turner, that's based in Atlanta, okay? That's based in Atlanta, Georgia. Looking at Henry and Harry, When Harry Met Sally, could be something about When Harry Met Sally, right? I haven't seen that movie in ages. Maybe I need to go watch When Harry Met Sally. Harry Met Sally, all right? Also, Tom Selleck, okay? Shout out to the spirit energy of Tom Selleck, okay? So again, that's investigator energy. Magnum PI, Jesse Stone, okay? Blue Bloods, okay? That type of energy. Don't allow the weight of this matrix to deter you. And that, again, that RTS down there means return to sender. Okay, so do your return to senders. Okay, Hanged Man energy on the other side of Horus. You might want to go get something that you're guided to get. Eye of Horus. You might want to go spend time in a holistic store. Okay, and see what speaks to you. See what crystals speak to you. Okay, someone's name could be Crystal in this energy. Okay, you might want to go do that. Okay, that could be your own Christmas present. You know something I didn't realize because I'm so disconnected from the 3D whatever happenings. I woke up this morning and probably midday, I realized that Christmas is 4 days away. And I was like, wow, Christmas is 4 days away. I just realized it because I'm like, I'm not connected to that marketing program, scam, whatever that is. Interesting. So Horus, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Horus, and thank you for all the protection that you provide for us. Okay. The name Dorothy, Investigators and Collective, Dorothy. I said Atlanta, take a look. It's right here. I said Atlanta. So Atlanta. Ted Turner. You could be on TV. That could be part of the star. Okay. That could be part of the star energy. The star card is still in the stack, but that could be part of the star energy right now. Okay. Someone's going to need an exorcism, or they already need one. Again, 90 days, someone's going. Okay. A death is an exorcism. It's an exit. Okay. A death is an exorcism. All right. So that might be the only option for someone at this point because they wouldn't stop. Okay. So on exorcism, no, on Dorothy, excuse me, on Dorothy. So Dorothy could be in this energy. Someone could go by Dottie. We looked up Dottie Peoples' information before. Okay. She might be ascending, passing, whatever it is for her. Okay. In the next 90 days, Dottie Peoples. Okay. He's an on-time God. That's one of my favorite songs from her. Okay. And what else? He's an on-time God. There's another one. I can't recall the other one at the moment, but yeah. Okay. Next, we have a Gen Wire. Okay. Someone has moles on their face. Okay. You or one of these low vibrational individuals. It could be the stepmother Eastern Star. It could be Evelyn. It could be Erica. It could be Elaine. It could be Elena. It could be Henry. It could be Harry. It could be Dorothy. It could be Dottie. It could be McAfee. It could be somebody in Atlanta. Okay. Somebody has moles on their face. Okay. On the other side of Gen Y, we have, I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start and to avoid that type of pain again. Okay. So someone left you, ghosted you, okay, because they thought that you were going to leave them. They did not trust the unconditional love that you were giving them. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I see that there's 17 people in the live, but there's only 3 likes. I don't beg for likes, but if you're sitting here listening to me, okay. Looking at Colin and Farrell, okay, Colin and Farrell, okay. Could be something about feral cats. Colin Kaepernick, okay. Freemasons are behind the evil against you, collective. So here we go. Double confirmation. Australia investigators. Australia could be significant. Or the spirit animal of a kangaroo, the spirit animal of the koala. Okay. So Freemasons, Eastern Stars, we have both of those secret societies out here. Both of them. Okay? On the other side of Freemasons are behind the evil against you. We have the Seven of Pentacles and a whiner is crying. Okay? So, a whiner is crying. I'm working day by day toward our future and our stability. I also want to invest more in spending time with you. Again, I like to say that that is one of my love languages. If you do not have the time to spend with me, okay, you can't be with me, okay? I'm not sitting at home for 12 hours while you at work working 18 hours, and then you come home, pass out, go to sleep, and didn't even have time to finish dinner. I'm not in that relationship, okay? I could stay by myself, okay? I could stay by myself, all right? Seven of Pentacles. So someone's ready to invest in you. Someone's ready to spend time with you. Okay. Come on. I just got come on then. What you waiting for? All right now. I just got come on then. What you waiting for? And again, not everyone is in alignment for divine union, but currently, okay? But if you know that that's in your Akashic records of this lifetime, okay? Yes, first of winter. Thank you, Johanna. Thank you, Johanna. And welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. All right. And not all Eastern Stars and Masons are evil, just like not all religious ministers are evil, men or women. Some of them are just blind. All they're doing is puking back up regurgitated information that their mother taught them, their father taught them. Well, my mother was Baptist, so I'm Baptist. My father was Catholic, so I'm Catholic. I was raised Pentecostal, so I'm Pentecostal. My mother goes to a non-denominational church, so I go to a non-denominational church. Unaware that their mother, father, aunt, uncle, grandmother, whoever that was, led them down a path of religiousness, which is death. Religion and atheism is the same thing. Listen to me. Religion and atheism is the same thing. It leads nowhere. It does nothing for you. It gives false hope. That's what religion does. Come on in. Jesus saves. Come, that ain't even their fucking name. Come on in. Jesus saves. Come on in. The Lord will save you. Come on in. But they never tell you how to ascend. They never tell you how to heal yourself. They never talk to you about how to heal your bloodline. They never talk about that. All they talk about is Jesus saves. Come on in. Sing some songs. Give me your money. Go home. See you next week. Hello, Rock of Central Florida. That's all they talk about. Okay? That's all they talk about. And again, I spent 20 years there, and I was meant to be sent there to show them the truth between religion and spirituality. I was sent there as a healer to show them the truth between religion, which is death, and spirituality. Steve, Kim, none of them wanted to accept it. I left in September of 2022. That was 20 years exactly. I started getting cassette tapes. Check this out, cassette tapes in 2002 while I was in military intelligence school at Fort Huachuca in Arizona. I was on my way out of the military. I was at the end of my 8-year career. Okay? But I was in military intelligence school when I found out about that religious organization. Okay? Levi, Alexander, Hudson, and Luca. Okay, could be Alexandra, Alexandria, okay, Alexandria, Virginia, which is the DC area. Speaking of DC, Mom, DC area. All right, Hudson, Hudson River, Rock Hudson, Lake Hudson, and Luca. Okay, could be something about the Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles in general. Okay, Luca. I think that's who he plays for. I don't know. I don't follow that so closely anymore. All right. On the other side of Levi, Alexander, and Hudson, we have a fake spiritualist. Thank you so much for the love, everybody. You said I'm old talking about cassette tapes. Yeah, I guess 51 is young. To me, 50 is the new 30. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you what 50 feels like, because I don't feel that way. I can tell you that for sure. Okay. But here we go. Oh, also, speaking of Alexander, look at the back of this card. Okay. So there's a Alex name, Alexis. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. I didn't follow my inner, listen. Here's the karmics with their excuses. Listen. I didn't follow my inner guidance, and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone says this is normal. And everyone meaning the religious ass people, their mother, their father, okay? Who would never release their grown ass son or daughter. Look at that, okay? This is the energy right here. Stuck, boy. But it's for your good, collective, so don't look back. It's for your good, so don't look back. Okay? All things work together for the good of those who really, truly, genuinely, and unconditionally love divine source and are called according to their name. What is your name? Not your natural name. What is your divine name? My divine name is faithful. What is your divine name? What does divine source call you? Okay? Looking at the name Quentin, okay? And this is a confirmation for me right here, okay? Because I was in that industry and a tax accountant with my own practice in Central Florida, speaking of Central Florida, for 13 years, okay? Go online, listen, go online and Google NEHRU, NEHRU, accountant, Daytona Beach. Go online and Google NEHRU, NEHRU, accountant, Daytona Beach. Okay? You will see both of my office address. You will see pictures of me. You will see whatevers. You'll see all that sort of thing of me. Okay? Again, that information's still out there. Okay? So that resonates with me. Also, this could be someone else. Okay? Because I partnered with other CPAs, other accountants. I mentioned in the previous video that my largest tax filing client was a $170 million tech or software company based in Georgia, okay? Not Atlanta, but based in Georgia. And they that was a referral, okay, from someone who was also an accountant, okay? So again, those types of relationships, I had several of them when I was in Central Florida. Oh, yeah. I always say wiser. I never say older. I always say wiser. DC mom. I always say wiser. Okay? Oh, North Carolina. Hey, North Carolina. Johanna Williams. Okay? The only time I spent in North Carolina was at Fort Bragg with Michael Jordan's eldest brother. He was my first sergeant in the United States Army. He's now retired. Command Sergeant Major. Okay? Quentin, investigators. Quentin could be a CPA or financial advisor or an accountant. Okay. We're looking at a spy alert on the star card, okay? And an Aquarius. So the Aquarius could be a spy, or you are the Aquarius that they are spying on. Okay? Someone's using a fake name. This could be your name or some made up name. Okay? So someone could be using the name of a child or sibling that long ago passed away. So let's say they have a brother or sister that passed when they were 20 in 1980. So when they passed in 1920, or 1920, something about 1920 investigators, okay? So when they passed at the age of 20 in 1980, their sibling or somebody else, parent, whatever, took their social security number in their name and continued to use it. Okay? Today, continues to use it. Okay? And so on paper, this individual might be 105 years old, but they passed when they were 80, but someone's still using their information today. Okay? Spy alert. You can spy all you want to. Okay? You can spy all you want to. When my ancestors poke your fucking eyes out, then you'll know. When you go blind, right? When you go blind, you will know. Minnesota, Hawaii, Haiti, Jerry. Okay? Somebody needs to grow the fuck up. Yes, they do. Somebody needs to grow the fuck up. Okay? For sure, just joking. Oh, oh, no worries. No worries, Christina. I don't get easily offended. You know, I don't get easily offended. So somebody needs to. Okay? The name Fox, okay? I mentioned Jamie Foxx, Frederick Fox, Jamie Foxx, Vivica Fox, Jeff Foxworthy, okay? We've looked up all of these individuals' information recently, okay? We look up celebrity information for synchronicities often, okay? Looking at the names Casey, Lacey, Casey, Cassie, Casper, okay? Someone has a pug, okay? At least one. Someone has a pug, the dog breed, okay? Divine source, where should we go? Let's go ahead and get some angel. Let's get some karmic. Let's get some karmic tarot out here. Divine source, we have a lot out here. I am asking you to, when we pull these karmic cards, asking you to place these cards, let them fall where they need to, on the names or places, things that need to help the investigators, okay, in regards to their case. Again, thank you so much, judges, attorneys, private eyes. Thank you for, and prying eyes. Thank you, private eyes and prying eyes, okay? Hungry eyes. Somebody has hungry eyes looking at you like, he look tasty. She look tasty. Somebody's looking at you like that, collective. You may or may not want to entertain that. I don't know. That's up to you. All right. Use your own intuition as far as that's concerned. Divine source, karmic information, karmic energy. Where is it? Okay. Where are they? What is to be revealed? Okay. We only have one, and it landed on the star card. We only have one, and it landed on the star card, and it's face down. So this should be interesting. Divine wants me to pull some more tarot. Where are we doing with time? About 56 minutes, something. So, someone's trying to get rid of evidence, did get rid of evidence. Someone put something down the garbage disposal. Okay. Christina's fine. DC mom, she's good. She's fine. No worries. Okay? So someone tried to do this to you. They might have tried to grind your life up. Okay? Tried to grind your life up and put it down the garbage disposal. Investigators, you might need to remove the garbage disposal. You might need to remove the garbage disposal. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some more tarot out here. We're going to close it out here probably with the tarot. We'll see what divine source has for us. Again, the War of the Roses, another name for the War of the Roses is the War of the Cousins. The War of the Cousins, okay? There's definitely, I knew divine wanted more tarot. I knew today, normally, those of you who tune in on a regular basis, you know it's rare for me to go through a second shuffle of the tarot, but today divine wanted me to, and yeah, okay? Again, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands, we got the Five of Swords, we got the Two of Cups. So that's a double confirmation. We got the Two of Cups message out here also about someone feeling drawn to you, okay? And doing the work in order to bring you love and partnership, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be love with the Two of Cups, okay? As far as romantic is concerned, this could be a partner, okay? Again, I teamed up with a lot of CPAs, financial advisors, okay? Someone's name could be Elias, Gerald, Rick, Chopra, Michael, Cancio, that's a MC. Brenda. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. Confirmation for a manifestation. So for some of you who resonate with this current timeline, you are about to receive whatever this is in your star energy. Confirmation, okay? Some of you are walking right into it, and it seems quiet in the background right now. It could seem quiet in the background right now. Not much is happening. You haven't heard from the past. That's a good thing. Don't look back, okay? You haven't heard from the past. You don't know exactly what's going on. You might feel like you're left in the dark. Trust me, divine source is working, okay? Divine source is working. Your ancestors are working. Trust me, okay? We got the Magician. Look at all this major arcana out here. Woo, man, something's about to pop off. Something's about to pop off. I feel like T.O. Go grab your popcorn. Terrell Owens, investigators. The name Terrell Owens, okay? Terrell and Owens, okay? Yes, that is true. We really are, okay? We really are. And I can tell you, DC, that my intuition is top notch, baby. I can tell you my intuition is top notch. I kick motherfuckers out of this chat or out of these lives all of the time. And those who have been on here, they can tell you, I will kick a motherfucker out in a minute. Thank you so much, moderators, okay? But I will kick them, I will, okay? So my intuition and my empathic abilities are, okay? So, yeah, all right? Oh, Michael, okay, so Michael, okay. Let's go ahead and see as we close this out again. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Sunday morning to you. We got Eastern Stars. We got Mason. Someone's passing in the next 90 days. Again, the name. Someone's needing an exorcism. Evelyn, Erica, Elaine. It could be Elena, Eleanor. Also, Robert, Mitchell, the initial E. Okay. We have Alexis, Alexander, Levi, Hudson, Luca, Quentin, Dorothy, Jen Y. We have Henry, Harry. We have a whiner that is crying. We have someone in Atlanta. We have someone who has moles on their face. We have someone who's using a fake name. Okay? All right? Two of Cups, again, partnership, business or otherwise, okay? Again, this could be a high-paying client. And again, for those of you who would like that free 30-minute esoteric conversation with me, okay, feel free to send me an email, okay, and we can go ahead and get that scheduled for you. Let me make sure I picked up everything that, yes, okay, I think so. All right, let's go ahead and close it out, Divine Source. Thank you so much. Stephanie, okay, Stephanie. All right. Stephanie Mills, the name Mills, Miller, Milligan, Mills. Okay. Feminine energy is needed at this time. Okay. Feminine energy is needed at this time. Someone's name could be Jose or Enrique. Jose or Enrique, investigators. Jose or Enrique. Oh, we have the names Kendra, Kiss, and Kendrick. Okay, again, someone's name could be Ken. Kent, Clark Kent, Superman. Okay, my favorite character of comics is the Incredible Hulk because that's my energy. Okay, extremely unassuming, extremely unassuming. Someone would meet me and they would have no idea who they are meeting. When they shake my hand, they would have no idea. unless they're high vibrational and tuned in. They would have no idea that they're shaking the hand of an extraterrestrial. If you don't believe me, again, nothing I say here is a lie. Everything is provable. So go to the post community tab, scroll down till you see the picture that my ancestors and divine source took of me and my extraterrestrial body. Go ahead and take a look. Your government does not want you to know about the experiments on you. Any of the programs. I mention a lot of them all of the time, but your government doesn't want you to know. Okay? And it's not President Trump's fault. Okay? It's not Kash Patel's fault. I just got a crown bump. Okay? It's not their fault. This shit has been going on before they were even born. Okay? So it's not their fault. It's their fault if they allow it to continue, but it's not their fault as far as the start or the origination. This shit was started by individuals who long ago left this place. They might be back in a different form, i.e. a ZELLE spirit, the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. Okay? But the government doesn't want you know about the experiments done on you. Again, you being switched at birth. Okay? They don't want you to know that. Of course not. Okay? The magician, as you alchemize your energy, alchemize the darkness, alchemize the blood, the blood sacrifice, alchemize the blood sacrifice. And I was going to say blood work. So someone could have been trying to poison you with blood. I don't even want to say where this blood was coming from. I don't even want to say, you nasty ass fuckers. I don't even want to say. Okay? Because look at this, on the magician. I mentioned their name. Their energy is here all of the time. Maybe me and him need to have a conversation. Okay. Do we need to have a conversation? Jamie, aka Eric, aka Jamie Foxx. Do we need to have a confidential conversation? Okay. Do you know what Divine Source showed me about Jamie Foxx? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Johanna. Hit that like button. Right? Do you know what Divine Source showed me about Jamie Foxx? I don't have to. Divine Source has already confirmed it. But Jamie, go back to when you got extremely sick, mysteriously sick. I think almost on your death, like almost getting ready to pass, right? 2 years ago or something. Go back to that time frame and then look at the situation and the news that was coming out about P. Diddy at that time. Look at the timeline and the synchronicities, Jamie Foxx, Eric. Go back and look when you got extremely sick mysteriously and when the information about P. Diddy and his sexual nasty ass, dick and ass exploits were being exposed. Okay? Go back and take a look at that timeline. I guarantee you they will coincide with one another, Jamie. I guarantee you. Just saying, the name Josie, okay? Josie might have a lot of pussycats. Josie might have a lot of people licking hers. You get what I'm saying? Men, women, both, however, Josie. Okay, Josie could be a witchcraft worker. Okay. Josie could be a dark empath. A dark empath, Josie. A dark empath. All right, Josie. Straighten up and fly right. The Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is for a confirmed emotional offer. Someone who is balanced, someone who uses their intuition, someone who's guided by their discernment. And they see you. They see you. They see your genuine heart. Okay. I show up. You show up. Earth angels, healers, for one of three reasons. Listen to me. You show up for one of three reasons. You show up to heal, expose, or karma. Okay. So for me and my unconditional love, okay, even with all the shit that I've been through, okay, born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck and my left arm, right from the beginning, Satan Apophis was like, don't speak, don't speak, don't speak. From day one on the 333rd day of the year in 1974, okay? From day one, the enemy did not want me to work. The enemy did not want me to speak. Healed myself of seizures at the age of 8, avoided arthroscopic knee surgery in the military, and due to witchcraft done by Eastern Stars and Warlocks, Freemasons, I was on dialysis for 4.5 years. Divine Source gets the glory and manifested a fucking kidney that was put inside this body on 7/7/17, baby. 7/7/17. I don't say shit that ain't true. It can all be proven, medical records or otherwise. From day one, the enemy was trying to stop this earth angel. From day one, unsuccessfully. Okay? Eastern Stars. There's the Warlock. I say Eastern Stars, East Coast. There's the Warlock. The one in my life, that's his name anyway. Okay? There he is, serving a 40 to 60 year prison sentence in Saginaw. Okay? He's still there right now. Go look. Okay? Go look at Kevin Thomas, inmate, Saginaw, Michigan. Go look and look at his cases or his charges. Go look. He got a 15-year-old pregnant in 2009. He got a 15-year-old pregnant. He was a polygamist. He had like 8 women all for like 30 years, 35 years or something. 8 women at a time, all living together. Has like 18 kids, 17 kids, something like that. A polygamist. That's who I was given over to. Again, thank you, Divine Source. Thank you. Okay. Next, the name Christopher. Okay. Christopher. Okay. On one side of the manifesting energy. Okay. So Christopher could be one of your ancestors, one of your helpers. Okay. Okay. This could be a twin. Again, who's no longer here. Okay. So you could have been born twins, they could have passed, and they are now helping you. Okay. Thank you. If I have a twin out there in the esoteric who's helping me, I thank you. Okay. And something about a drug death. So this could be the way that this individual goes, by a OD. Okay. This could be the way that they go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting another song. Jesus, keep me near the cross. There's a precious fountain. Ooh, somebody's at the mourner's bench. Somebody at the mourner's bench. Just crying out, no, Lord. Because they fucked up, boy. Somebody's at the mourner's bench. Collective, some of you need to cleanse your house. I cleanse my apartment several times every day. Several times. You want to know how and why Divine works with me the way that he does? It's not magic. Okay, it's alchemizing, but it's not magic. I am so dedicated to the journey. I'd walk this motherfucker alone if I had nobody. I am so dedicated to Divine Source, Erevat. If I had nobody, if nobody cheered, I'd walk this motherfucker by myself. That's how dedicated I am today. I made that promise in 2007 after my 1.5 year sabbatical. I told them no matter what, I would never walk away. I had not gone through dialysis yet. I had not discovered the truth about Judy. I had not discovered the truth about Kevin. I had not discovered the truth about the people who I had loved and given love to, made love to, okay? Again, as a grown-ass mature man and a healing wand, I don't have sex. That's for immature people. I had sex when I was 17. That was the first time. Okay? I don't have sex. We fuck or we make love. But all of those, in all those categories, whoever that is, okay? I told Divine Source I would never walk away. I didn't know I was going to be going through 4.5 years of dialysis. I told Divine Source I would never walk away. I didn't know Stephen Lee Parker in the Rock of Central Florida would abandon me and Steve would not believe in angels. And he wouldn't believe that there are witchcraft workers in his church. They're about to have service. Oh, they're already in service. It's 10 o'clock. They're already in service. I didn't know that. But I have never walked away. Okay? The names Yvette, Ivanka, and Yvonne. Okay? Yvonne, Yvonne. Okay? Someone's a trans man. Someone's a transgender man. Trans man. Okay? Your girlfriend is currently doing witchcraft against you. So if you have a girlfriend, and ladies, if you're heterosexual, this could be a boyfriend if you currently have one. Take it as it resonates. That means what easily fits. If you know they're not, and Divine Source hasn't confirmed it, then don't conjure up stories and energies that are not true. Okay. This is what you got to do. Okay. This will get you out of the obsessive energy and get you off focused on what the enemy is doing. When is justice coming in? Again, I like to say, don't have any expectation of when. Just know that Divine Source will. Okay? That's faith. Okay? And that's faith that can move mountains. Okay? Growing impatient with divine timing does not help your journey. Okay? On the other side of focus on your desires, we have Rhonda. Rhonda needs help. Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Rhonda might need some help. Okay? Rhonda could be the one coming in offering the help. On the lovers, we have South America or South American. Okay? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay? So we have a transgender energy out here, and then we have fake ass and fake titties. Do you know I like a natural woman? Okay? I don't like all the wigs. I don't like all that shit. I don't like all the sew-ins and all that. And you can do whatever you want. Again, you're not marrying me most likely, so it doesn't matter what I think. You know what I'm saying? Don't let what I think offend you. Okay? But I don't like all that. I like someone who uses their natural eyelashes. Why the fuck are your eyelashes sticking out 3 inches from your face? Like when you blink, your eyelashes are like, they're fanning a person. Like, why are your eyelashes like that? What is that? And why are you pumping your ass and titties full of something? South American, someone could be South American. The individual who has these implants could be South American. Rhonda could be South American or what have you. Thank you, Isis, for your energy, by the way. I showed it. Thank you, Isis. Okay, so this could be the lover. Someone who's preparing to extend an offer to you. Someone who's preparing to reach out to you. Okay, someone who has love for you. Or you could be South American this lifetime from a country in South America. We have 2 more. We have now is not the time to be silent. Okay? Yeah. Yep. I like a natural lady. Makeup's fine. That's cool. Okay? But all that stuff that you stick and glue onto your face and your head and all that. Okay? Another thing is I like a woman who dresses conservatively. Okay? And again, I don't mean you got to walk out of here looking like a nun every day you go to work or every time we go out. Okay? You can show your shape. Okay? And you can show cleavage without your ass hanging out or people saying, yeah, damn, look at that camel toe. Like, what the fuck? No, 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 no. That is for my eyes only. You understand? Now is not the time to be silent. Speak your truth, collective, on whatever platform you're on. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Speak your truth. Your truth that you speak on a platform or just in life. When you go to work, you speak the truth. When you speak to your son and daughter, you speak the truth. When you speak to your spouse, you speak the truth genuinely. Okay? That brings about a good thing. Okay? And that does make your family rich, monetarily or otherwise. That makes your bloodline rich, enriching. Okay? Amusement park. Okay, you could be going to an amusement park. Okay? You could work at an amusement park. Disneyland, Disney World, Stone Mountain. Is that 10th Mountain? Something? Where else? Wisconsin Dells. Six Flags. Okay? A water park. It's probably not the season to be at a water park. Okay? We have the Hierophant energy. Again, we're talking about someone who is highly evolved, someone who's been here many, many times, collective, you, me, someone who's been here many, many times, and over each lifetime, you gain wisdom, okay, as you go along, okay? And you come back next lifetime and you take the wisdoms from previous lifetimes, and through your meditation and conscious spiritual journey, divine source, Archangel Metatron, who is the keeper of the Akashic records, that's Enoch in the religious book, okay, Enoch, okay? Archangel Metatron is revealing these things to you and bringing all of it together in this lifetime, the age of Aquarius, okay? So, before it's all said and done, some will be ascended masters. Before it's all done, some will be ascended masters. And a drought, okay? So, this Hierophant energy, you could be in a drought, okay? Or this is what they were trying to do to you, to silence you, okay? Someone did beauty spells on you because you are beautiful or you are handsome. Someone did beauty spells on you because you are beautiful or handsome. Collective, let's go ahead and get some angel numbers and we're going to go ahead and close it out. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in on your Sunday morning. Again, I hope you're doing well. And if you do go to church, go to church, okay? Go to church, all right? So, Divine Source, I thank you for all the energy out here. I thank you for the collective that have been tuned in. I thank you for their energy. The private investigators, this is why I do what I do here on this channel. This is why I do what I do here. For justice. Again, it's not about me. It's about the collective. It's about the nations, and that is the people. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Justice League, Victoria, DC Mom, Johanna, who else am I missing? Christina. Okay, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Again, if you would like that 30-minute esoteric conversation, feel free to contact me and we can go ahead and get that set up, okay? We have 7777. Thank you so much for all of the love, everybody, okay? If you are a new subscriber and you have a private account, I do not get notifications of those, but I thank you anyway, okay? Thank you so much, all right? So we have 7777, 1551, and 888, okay? That's Mamba Energy, 888 is Mamba Energy, okay? 8 and 24, okay? For karma or dharma, okay? Karma is for the karmics. Dharma is for the divine. Karma is for the karmics. Dharma is for the divine. Again, that doesn't mean you're better than them, but it means you're better than them. A lot of money is coming your way. A lot of money is coming your way. That's the very first sentence, okay? Very first sentence. A lot of money is coming your way. Focus Fortune refers to more than just monetary, obviously, and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, that's the karma. If they didn't appreciate you then, they're not going to appreciate you moving forward, and they're only going to use you for your money, so don't go back. Okay? You know how many people make the mistake of going back to past lovers and end up being murdered? Do you know how many? Hey, Annika, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are closing it out, but thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Okay. Do you know how many people end up being murdered when they go back to past lovers? Do you know? The statistics are staggering. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Okay, 888. 7777 is for perseverance. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. Again, don't obsess over the past because it will only keep you there. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you are on, and that is the road to enlightenment. That is the road to enlightenment. And that doesn't say that, I'm saying that. Okay? Reach for wisdom within, and then you'll just know the right next steps to take. Okay? My ancestors guided me to leave the United States of America in May of this year, and I've been traveling in Southeast Asia ever since, enjoying it. And also, in addition to that, the monthly compensation from military, okay, is not a lot, but it allows my money to go further here in South America. Okay, so pay attention to your guidance, okay, even if it means traveling to another state or a country, okay, that's going to better serve you and protect you. Okay? Get away from the karmic asses, okay? Hold your vision. Focus on the good. Oh, this is 1515, or excuse me, 1551 for hold your vision. And I mentioned at the beginning, if you're seeing 515, there's something here for you. So 1551. Focus on the good and maintain your, concentration on the outcomes you desire. We got to focus on your desires out here. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, collective. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel. I am a light worker. I am a direct descendant of Issa. That is Yeshua. That is the one who was here for 33 years, whose image they changed to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed motherfucker when he was born in the Middle East. Born on the 333rd day of the year, 11/29/74 breaks down to 33. A master builder, 33. I am a healer and an empath. Thank you so much, collective. Thank you so much, investigators. I send love and protection to you, your journey, and your bloodline. As always, be encouraged.